What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Gathering the Magic here again, bringing you Splinterlands content whenever I'm not playing Splinter Forge. I never stream, whether it's Tuesday, Thursday, or Sunday morning, so you can come by and say hello, but I'll probably be surveying land. Okay, guys, like I said, surveying land was fun. Hopefully you checked out the video yesterday. Surveyed my 3 plots, was happy with 3. I've picked up one since then, and I have one more plot to claim, and it's getting close to the region that I'm looking at. Right now, let's go ahead and do some daily rewards. I have 9 bronze chests on my alt account, so let's see if 9 is the lucky number today. Go ahead and claim. As always, only got 1 card yesterday out of 11 chests, but I did end up getting a summoner, so fingers crossed we can get another summoner today. Like I said, trying to get my summoners to level 2 so I can play the max level monsters for bronze. So 9 chests, here we go. Great start, starting with a summoner. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. So there we go, we have the water summoner. Little SPS. Coastal Sentry, another great card. I use this card a lot in Splinter Forge. Wow, okay, great day today. There's the second summoner, Franz Roughmane. Another Coastal Sentry. Okay, so the game is making up for the weeks and weeks of not getting any cards. So 3 summoners and finishing SPS. So no potions, which is awesome. No merits. 5 cards and 3 summoners. Okay, so let's mark that down. So we had 9 chests. So 9 is the lucky number. So we ended up with 5 cards. So we are now up to 136 cards in bronze chests out of 652. And we are going to highlight 3 summoners, just so I can remember what day that was. Okay, so let's go and check out summoners now. Okay, so let's look at Soulbound. So we're now up to 4 for water. So I just need 1 more water summoner, and I'll be able to get that to level 2, and 1 more of the dragon summoner to get to level 2. And then we just pulled our second Franz Roughmane. So awesome start. I also have a Gladius case to open. So let's go ahead and open that. And see if our luck will continue. So I only play in Novice for our guild, since I'm only a bronze account. So any card is helpful and useful. So let's see what we get. Don't have a whole lot of Gladius cards, but so it looks like just a basic pack. So Chimney Wall Stop, great card. Hugo Strong Sword, I don't think I've used him yet. Gobson, Alva the Crusher, and Captain Katie. Hey, if you're going to get a rare, that's the rare to get, is Captain Katie. So definitely love that card. Okay, let's go ahead and head over to the main account. Let's see what we get. I think I only have 5 chests to open here. Yep, 5 silver chests, and we're up to 11 gold for the season. And I also have a Gladius case to open here as well. So we'll do that after we check out these 5 chests, starting with 3 Fire Callers, 2 War Pegasus, a Legendary Potion, 2 Imperial Knights, and a little SPS, so not bad. Got a total of 7 cards. Not sure if I can level any of these. So let's look at Soulbound. So Firecaller is already level 3. What was the other one? War Pegasus. Have 3 of those. So I don't think there's anything I can really level up. You can see most of them are level 3 and above. So how many Wile E. Coyotes do I need? Oh, I actually can get him to level 4. Let's go ahead and combine those. Not sure if I've played this card at all yet. Maybe in a melee can attack from anywhere, or Little League he'd be decent. Okay, so we've got him at level 4, the puppet at level 4. So we're getting there slowly. Rares for my summoners. As you can see, I still do not have the Earth Summoner on this account. I've got all the other ones. Level 1 or level 2. Let's take a quick look at the map. So surveying has been going crazy. The plots have just been flying off the shelf. A couple days ago, I remember we were stuck, it seemed like forever, in region 48. Now we're all the way up to region 120. So the area of interest for me is right here, Daggerdale 130. I want to get just one plot in here. It looks like you're going to get a lot of mountains in this region, hills, plains. This might be like a swamp area, so it looks like it's got a good diversity. I just love the name. So right now we are in region 120 on the map. So we are currently right down here in Bredane. So I'm thinking probably, hopefully by the end of the weekend, we will be somewhere close to 130 and I can snag that last plot. Okay, let's go ahead and open that Gladius case. And on this account, I play in the Gold Guild Brawl, so I'm hoping for any gold card. Of course, everyone would love to get a gold Korra. I do have a Korra on this account, but the bad thing is it's not gold, so I can't play it in Brawls. And I don't have the Earth Summoner yet, so I can't play it in Ranked. Okay, starting with a common. There's our rare Sarius. Oh, a second rare. And Hugo, so nothing too exciting there. Okay, so let's check out the marketplace. Actually, let me change that focus. Don't want to do Earth for a focus. Flying. Okay, flying is better. Let's see. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, marketplace. Let's take a look. So DEC is getting very close to peg. DECB, in case you guys don't know, DEC batteries have sold out, so those are now gone. So if you want DEC, the only way to get it is to get DEC directly. There's no more batteries, no more 20% discount. SPS is just slightly under 3 cents. Plots, I think, were as high, I thought I saw them yesterday at like 160 to 170. They've come down a little bit to about 147. Chaos Packs 210. Genesis League Gold Packs. GLX really crashed down to like 1.3 cents. Now it's up to 1.7. I'm still accumulating and holding on to that just because the APR is just so high. And I know it's not going to be 1 cent forever, so I'm just building my position now. Vouchers, going to continue to accumulate as long as those are under 20 cents. Forgium, still holding at 3. I know a lot of people were disappointed that it's this low, and oh, the value is so low. This is a great time to be buying crates and bags for Splinter Forge and building up your hero for when these prices eventually will rebound. One great tool, I'm not sure if you guys know, if you go over to Peakmonsters, they have a new section. If you go under My Cards, you can click on My Land. You can check out land to see what land you have. So right now it will load my my land plots so you guys can see what I have. So right now I have 4 plots. One is unsurveyed in region 110. I have 2 mountains that are both rare in 43 and 48, and then I was able to get a plains. It's a common, but it is magical, and have that in area 51. So I'm going to survey this plot probably when I pick up my final plot. Like I said, hopefully to get it in region 130, and then I'll survey those 2 together. So you can go to buy and buy land, so you guys can look at all the prices of land. Wow. There's a piece of land for $57. I don't care if that's a common. That is just a steal of a price. Simply because you will get an airdrop, even if it's 1 SPS a day. Even at 3 cents, that's like $10 a year, and that's if SPS stays at 3 cents. If SPS gets to 15 cents, that will pay for itself in less than a year. and that's just the SPS airdrop. That's with nothing else. So people would look at this and go, oh, it's only a common, oh, it's wood, there's a ton of it out there. But remember, you can also use this plot not just to produce a resource, you can also use this plot to store someone else's resource. And I think if you do storage for another player, that player will pay you a little bit of income for you basically storing and holding the resources for them. So all those details are still to be released, when phase 2 comes out, but they have talked about storage being an option. So don't think just because it's a common plot that it doesn't have value. Every plot has value. Of course, everyone wants to get, rares, epics, legendaries. But for me, there's really not much difference between a common and a rare. I mean, that 10% boost is minimal at best. So if you could sell a rare, and let's see what rares are going for. Okay, the cheapest rare now is $100, which I think is still pretty cheap. I think I saw it yesterday for 130. But I mean, even if you could sell a rare for 100 and pick up a couple commons at 50, I think that's a pretty good swap. Let's see some other prices. Epics have come down a little bit, so 250 to 280 for epics. Legendaries, not very many, of course, on the market. These prices are the I don't want to sell price, but even the cheapest two, you're looking at about $1,500. Castles and keeps, looks like 3,500 to 5,000 if you want to get a keep. Actually, let's just look at a keep. Yep, 3,500. Castle, there's only 3. Those are people that just don't want to sell them. The one I think is probably the most undervalued is this one right here, occupied. Because occupied plots, these are the only plots that are going to produce essences. And you need essences for crafting. So if you are looking at being able to craft your own cards when phase 2 comes out, you're going to want to own an occupied plot. Because I'll tell you right now, the people that do have these, they're going to make essences on these lands and they are not going to sell them. And if they do, they are not going to sell them cheap because they're going to use them for themselves to create their own items and spells. So don't expect essences to be on the marketplace except at very, very high prices. So this is just if you're looking long term at making your own items and spells, $500 looks like it's going to be about the floor to get even just a common occupied plot. I mean, you start getting into the rares. Now you're looking at, okay, there's one at 800, but then it's 1,000 plus. If you've got an epic occupied, that's great. And I don't know if you guys saw a previous video I did for the legendaries. The legendary occupied plots are 3 times rarer than a castle. There's 150 castles in the game. There's 45 legendary occupied plots in the game. So that is why these people are putting it at 70,000, and this is ridiculous. I don't know who this guy is. 1.9 million? Yeah, right. But still, those are the most rare resources in the game. So basically, if you guys get a legendary occupied plot, you just hit a home run. You hit a grand slam. But there you have it, guys. Like I said, check out Peakmonsters. Really cool land function. Great place to go. You can probably find some great deals if you're interested in picking up plots. If you don't own any land at all and you're looking just to buy a plot, now is the time to just, hey, pick up one plot. Even if it's just a common, you're either going to be able to produce a little bit of resources which you can sell, or like I said, you'll be able to store other players' resources and just get a little bit of passive income. But that's up to you. Like I said, this is just something to consider rather than spending, what was it, close to $150 on a plot and not knowing what you're going to get. 75% chance you're going to get a common anyway. Why not spend less than half of that, and get something that you can afford? Okay, guys, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you guys had great success surveying your plots. Shout out to a couple members of the community that let me know that there was one person that picked up a keep and only 4 plots. And another member had 18 plots. They surveyed 15 and they managed to pull a castle in Region 46. So congrats to you. Hope you guys are having fun. This is an exciting time in Splinterlands. I realize now I'm spending a lot more time looking at the land and the map and the marketplace for land than I am actually playing rank battles. And I think that trend's going to continue in the future where players are going to be spending more and more time on land and less time actually battling. So exciting times, lots of changes. Very positive about the future of Splinterlands. But let's not forget, before we end the video, don't forget to check out Splinter Forge. Okay, guys, have a great day. We'll see you again soon.